Guys, Adam for Southend dog training. Just out here on a walk with the girls. There's little rocks floating around over there. Sam, come on, go. And there's Sammy. So we're just out here for a little stroll. Been at work all day. Get their legs stretched, let them run around, let them have some fun. The point of this post though is we have a little rant about something that seems to be coming up an awful lot at the minute. And that's drugging dogs. I'm seeing more and more clients who've got issues with their dogs, and more I hear they've gone to other dog trainers and they've recommended that they medicate the dogs, put them on some sort of doggy Prozac to calm them down. Okay, this is also something that vets have been recommending for a while now. You take your dogs to the vets, it's a boisterous, bouncy, overexcitable dog, and they recommend giving it drugs to calm it down. Now, this has come up, I say probably 5 cases in the last month where dogs have where dogs have been recommended that they be put on medication. Now, of those 5 dogs, not one of them needed medication, and this was even today's job. This is what's now sparked the post after today's job, where another dog, I'm not going to mention the breed of dog, I'm not going to mention the trainer's name, but the dog was recommended to be put on medication because, again, it's a happy-go-lucky, boisterous dog that just needs discipline. That's it. It had no structure, it was allowed to do whatever it wants, and in reality, it just needed to be told no. What seems to be happening, guys, is we seem to be approaching this fad now where, and we can all thank Dogs Trust for it, RSPCA and the Kennel Club for this, is everything has to be purely positive in training. All this force free, all this no disciplining dogs, ignoring the bad behaviour. Rocks, give me a go. Simply ignoring the bad behaviour, waiting for them to do something good, then rewarding them for it. Okay. The reason we're seeing more and more dogs be recommended to be put on drugs is because the trainers that are doing this, the vet, again, they're sticking to this purely positive way of thinking, and it's ridiculous. Okay, of those dogs I've worked with recently, including the one today, that dog just needed to be taught when it's running around, when it's stealing things, when it's biting at your ankles, when it's jumping up, it's because it's bored. Okay, this dog just needed to be taught how to go and chill out by itself in a bed, and also needed to be taught that it's okay to tell the dog no. Okay, just needed a little bit of discipline. And discipline, this is where we've gone wrong. Discipline now these days must mean you're an abusive person, must mean that you're hurting the dog. But no, we didn't have to do that. We simply told the dog no. Okay, we simply popped the dog on a lead instead of on a harness, letting the dog pull you all over the place. We stuck the dog on a slip lead, applying a little bit of pressure and release. And guess what? The dog took to it instantly, right? This was a happy-go-lucky dog, a friendly dog that no way did it need to be put on medication. But because this purely positive way of dog training is going, the way the mindset is these days, that we cannot discipline a dog because they can't tell a dog no, because they can't correct a dog, because they just have to ignore the behaviour, what's actually happening is they're not able to fix the problem. They're able to take the dog so far, but then they're limited. And when they hit them limitations, because they do, every single dog trainer will eventually, if you stick to this purely positive way of thinking, as soon as they hit that brick wall, it's either medicate the dog, or in many circumstances, which I spoke about in other posts, they recommend euthanasia for the dog. Again, go back couple of months, there's a post about a French bulldog I worked with, that dog was recommended to be put to sleep because it didn't like other dogs. Again, another trainer who claims to be purely positive, because they wouldn't correct the dog when it acts out. Okay, it's ridiculous. They quote science. Okay, they want to tell you to use science-based methods. Well, at Southend dog training, we use operant conditioning. Okay, we use all 4 quadrants of operant conditioning. Okay, that's positive reinforcement, that's positive punishment, that's negative reinforcement, that's negative punishment. Our methods are tailored to the individual dog. Okay, you'll see videos upon videos where I don't correct the dog at all because I don't need to. I can simply ignore the behaviour and reward the good behaviour. You'll see videos where that is all that you need to do. But you'll also see videos of me correcting the dogs, because some dogs, ignoring it won't work. Some dogs need to be told, look, you're being a shitbag, stop it. And again, it's the same problem we're having with children. You're seeing more and more kids out of control because in the schools we're not allowed to discipline children. Okay, parents are afraid to smack their children because of what society has now formed. And what you're seeing is more and more out of control, whiny, whingy shitbags. Yeah. Okay, this notion that everything is positive is ridiculous, guys. And what's happening is because of that, because they're afraid to correct a dog, because they're afraid to tell a dog no, they are now turning around and recommending you drug the dog. Of these 5 dogs I've worked with recently, including the one today, not one of them needed to be drugged. All of them are going to do great, okay? Because all they needed was a little bit of discipline in their life, a little bit of structure in their life, and that was it, okay? The reality is, guys, okay, right, this way, woofs. The reality is, guys, okay, we need to be realistic when we're training dogs, okay? There is nothing wrong with disciplining a dog, okay? Correcting a dog on the lead, telling a dog no, grabbing hold of the dog when it's jumping all over you, mouthing you. I'm not talking about aggressively, I'm not talking about whacking the dog, nothing like that. Discipline is healthy, guys. I had discipline growing up. It's made me a better person. My children have discipline, my dogs have discipline, and guess what? They have great lives. Okay? We are removing discipline, and it's getting ridiculous, guys, to the point that we're now recommending that we drug dogs. If you've ever worked with a trainer and they've recommend that you put your dog on doggy Prozac or whatever, seek a second opinion. If you go to the vets and they told you to do it, seek a second opinion. Okay, if somebody's recommended your dog be put to sleep because they can't fix it, seek a second opinion. And again, if they're still giving you the same one, seek a third opinion, right? Until it's completely unanimous, right? And that's about it, guys. I just wanted to rant today, to be fair, because I'm getting sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of this purely positive way of thinking. It's ridiculous, okay? Watch my videos, watch the dogs in it. The dogs are happy, the dogs are engaged, the tails are wagging. It's obvious that the dogs are enjoying life, right? Watch my homework videos that my clients post of their dogs in training, having fun, right? And the difference is they have discipline. It's probably the single biggest thing lacking from households these days is discipline, okay? And it's because purely positive, this force-free, this science-based training tells you you don't need to do that. But what they're doing, instead of doing that, they're drugging your dogs. They're recommending these dogs be put to sleep. Okay, it's ridiculous. Okay, woof. Happy dog. Safe discipline. Sam, here we go. Look, do they look like dogs? Right? Do they look like dogs that are living in fear of being told off? Do they look like dogs that are abused? Do they look like dogs that are afraid? It's ridiculous. They're disciplined. If they fuck up, if they do something wrong, I tell them no. If I do something wrong, I hold myself accountable for it, right? Discipline is a part of life, okay? That's all I wanted to say, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out here with the dogs. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my time out here with them. Hope you're all having a good day, all right? If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that like button, guys. Please subscribe and please share this video, okay? I'm trying to build a bigger following on YouTube. We've got nearly 20,000 followers on our Facebook page. We want the same on our YouTube, okay? So if you're watching that, please just do us a favour, guys, and just do that. If you've had similar experience to anything I'm talking about today as well, let us know. Comment. Let us know if a trainer's ever recommended that your dog be put to sleep. And let us know, was that the case? Did you get a second opinion, and what was that second opinion? Let us know if your dog's ever been recommended to be put on drugs and why, okay? Let's have a chat about this, guys, all right? But enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'm going to. See you later.